I can see you in the corner staring, motherfucker. You should take a photo. Oh no, I'm about to go, yo. Shorty drop it low to pick it.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to video number 3. So excited to have you back. I went through a shoulder workout today, and I actually did the instructional portion of this workout inside of the gym, but when I reviewed the footage, it was so loud in there that you could not hear whatever I was saying. So I want to go through this commentary, and hopefully you guys will benefit from learning how to actually go through the motions instead of just watching me work out. So here I wanted to put emphasis on pushing your head through your arms as you come up and finish the rep and retracting your scapula. This is the most important part of doing the overhead press. It maintains your mobility. And here I'm just showing you a few reps of how not to do it. A lot of people will do this when they either get tired or the weight is maybe just a little bit too heavy for them. They will drive the weight through their legs, which takes some of the pressure off of your shoulders and takes the weight off your shoulders. So you don't want to do that. You want to avoid doing that if you can. And so when we actually moved into the working sets of the workout, we started off with partial reps and to a whole rep. So we went 1/4 of the way up and then all the way up. And we did this for around 8 reps for 4 different sets. And I love to do these partials because they fire up the muscle the whole time. They eliminate some of that kind of rest period that you have when you are at the bottom half of your rep. They'll tire you out. And another good thing is that you can use these for several different types of compound lifts, such as your bench press or your squats. Personally, I've never tried them for bench press, but I have for squats. And let me tell you, it was so painful, but I can definitely tell that it will be beneficial to the amount of weight that I'm able to actually push when I'm not doing these partial reps. Now the second movement that I moved on to was pull-ups, and I like to do these nice, slow, and controlled. I won't go all the way down on the pull-up. I'll go right above before my arms go completely straight. I like to do this because I feel it keeps your muscles engaged the whole time, whereas if you lock your arms out, you are catching just a little bit of rest. And then after that, we moved on to the single arm Arnold press, and I really love this exercise because it's so great for correcting imbalances in your shoulders. I can feel some imbalances in my left shoulder. I don't know if you can see here, I have a lot more trouble pushing the weight. One thing that can kind of help you out with this exercise is if you're having trouble stabilizing your core so that you can actually push the weight with just one arm, stick your offhand out, and it'll help you enough to where you can actually push that weight without wobbling all over the place. The next movement we moved on to was lateral raises. And now a lot of times you'll see people really swinging this weight and trying to use momentum, maybe more so if they're standing. And that's why I like to do this seated, because it helps you isolate that muscle more, and you can't swing it as much if you're trying to, or even if you get tired because of that bench that's right under you. So this is really going to help develop that boulder shoulder that everybody's looking for. And so I went ahead and supersetted this exercise. Well, not supersetted, actually did a drop set. So dropped those ones that I was working with and picked up a slightly lighter weight and did both arms at the same time instead of the single arm. And I did this for 8 reps instead of the 10 that I've been doing. And you can tell that I'm pretty tired here because I'm having a lot of trouble moving that weight. But the next thing we moved on to was seated dumbbell rear delt flies. Quite a mouthful. But one of the things you want to keep in mind here is you don't want to keep your arms straight as you come back. You want to keep your elbows at a slight bend, I would say about 30 degrees. And as you come back and up, you want to try to pinch your elbows behind your back, and that's going to give you the best contraction that you can possibly get with this exercise. So I supersetted this exercise with upright rows, and the way you want to do your upright rows is you want to keep your hands about shoulders distance apart on that bar. And as you pull up, you kind of want to do the same thing that you were trying to do with your rear delt flies. You want to act as if you're trying to pinch your elbows behind your back and squeeze at the top. So as we moved on to our last exercise, this was a rear delt fly on the machine. And the reason I'm leaned over like this is to really isolate that muscle and not have any other driving forces with it. And this is on a pec deck machine, so I went ahead and put it on the last setting. That way I could get the highest range of motion possible. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and that it wasn't too boring for you. So if you gained something out of this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and we'll see you next time.